Hello, 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 and welcome. Hello, and welcome. Welcome back, beautiful people, to the All In No Limits podcast. Hola, como estas, beautiful people? It is so good to be back, and don't judge me by the way I look. Anywho, you already know it's me, your girl, Sharon Yvonne, your best friend, your pusher, your niece, your auntie, whatever you need me to be. I'm your motivator. I came here to hype you up and push you into your greater and push you into the best version of yourself, because we came here to heal, we came here to grow, and we came here to glow. You understand? We come here and we lay it all on the table. Why? Because I believe good conversation causes good healing, and good healing causes a complete new journey and a new chapter in your life. And we all deserve a new chapter. We all have to understand that we are the author and illustrator of our own book, and whatever we choose to write in it, that's what people get to read. We get to choose, okay? So about choosing, so first of all, let's talk about this outfit I got on. You guys, so yes, I have on one of my favorite onesies. I got it for Christmas. Shout out to my coworker who got it for me. But I am very, very comfortable, and I'm gonna tell you why. Which falls into what we're talking about today. I already got my handy dandy phone, because I ain't gonna lie today, y'all. We'll do that another time. But there are some really important things that I think is necessary for us to talk about. And today is that day. This topic in particular has been affecting me personally, and with people that I love. So it was heavy on my heart to start writing me to do this show, and it was about listening to your body. So oftentimes, you guys, like when I get off work, I have to come home, I have to break down my room, I have to set up the studio, I have to set up the sound, I have to set up the lighting, I have to set up the chairs, the table, everything. I have to literally set up everything, right? And sometimes, you guys, it can be really draining. It can be heavy. It can be overwhelming. I'm already at work for 12 hours out of the day, and then I have to drive, and driving is draining. And sometimes we could be overwhelmed by all the things that we have to do and how much of it that we have to do, right? And sometimes when you become too overwhelmed with things, it makes you sit down on your vision. It makes you sit down on your gift. It makes you sit down on the goals that you set for yourself. But even more so, it puts you in a place of danger with your body. Because oftentimes when we don't listen to our body, we get sick. We get ill. Things start to happen to us mentally and physically. And we have to understand the direct correlation of the mental effect that it has on the vital organs of our body. And oftentimes when you don't learn to listen and pay attention to those things, stuff starts to happen. So today we're going to talk about listening to our bodies, right? And I think it's very necessary, because let me tell you why. Because tonight, you guys, I was so tired, and I was like, man, I came home, broke the room down, you guys, and I was like, I'm so tired. And I was on the phone with my sister, and I was like, I'm supposed to record tonight, and I've set everything up, but by the time I set everything up, I still have to get dressed, I still have to do makeup, I still got to do hair, I still got to do all of these things, right? And I'm just like, I literally feel like I don't have time to do all of these things. Give me one moment, y'all, because it's hot in here, and y'all know I need the fan, and the fan was turned somewhere else. Excuse me, I'm back. Okay, so and I told my sister, like, man, I don't feel like getting dressed. I don't feel like putting makeup on. I don't feel like putting hair on. It's hot, and I just want to be really comfortable. Like, I just kind of want to do nothing. I didn't want to put no clothes on at all. You know how you sometimes just you just want to be free, right? And so that's how I was feeling. But I said, I know, you guys, because I have a really busy Friday. So I know that I won't have time enough to record like 2 episodes tomorrow. So I'm like, I have to get it in. This is what I've been telling myself all week. You got to do it Thursday. You got to do it Thursday. And you guys, I did so much today. I worked. I went and took an exam. Went back to work. And then I came home and worked. So I was just like, okay, Sharon, don't overwhelm yourself. And my sister was like, well, why won't you do it comfortably? I'm like, well, I normally do it comfortably. I'll put a sweater on, and I'll put like one of my workout outfits on, and I kind of be chill, but I still kind of do my makeup, do my hair, do the basic. I do a soft touch. I don't do too much because I don't really know how to do makeup, and I really want to be a makeup girl, y'all, so bad, but I really don't know how to do it. I'm learning little by little. Give me a chance. But it's just like, I wanted to do this, my show, but I'm like, I'm so tired. And my sister said, well, put on one of your head things and put on a comfortable set of pajamas and just do it. I was like, I could do that. I could do that. So tonight, yes, I am in my onesie, but I'm in the house, so don't judge me, okay? But I'm comfortable. And the goal was to still bring you content no matter what. And what I'm saying is way more important than what I'm wearing. You understand me? You feel me? You feel me? Anyway, I hope you guys are at home comfortable listening to this podcast. I hope you are relaxing and enjoying your day and are probably cleaning up or doing whatever you need to do. You know what I'm saying? But be comfortable while you do it. But today is so important for us to, the message today is about listening to your body. So I have a lot of sidebars that I want to talk about personally. But I want to give facts. I want to give scientific facts, because the thing is, I want you to leave something during this powerful hour. We only have an hour together, and sometimes we go a little bit over that hour, but that's okay because we love it on each other. But I want to give you substance. I want to give you value. I want to give you something you can hold and use. You understand what I'm saying? So over the course of time, I went through this several times where I had to take a minute and step back, and I had to listen to my body. And you guys, there has even been times where I would set up this whole thing, and I would literally sit on the floor next to one of these chairs, and I would just lay there and my head against the chair, and I'd be like, I'm so tired. Mentally, I'm like, I'm tired. And I just keep pushing, I keep pressing, I keep going. And I said, Sharon, I know that you're trying to reach a goal, and I know that you set goals, and you have this beautiful vision, and it's gonna come to pass. But sometimes I have to remind myself, Sharon, you're in your own lane. You go at your pace. If you're tired, sit down. But don't sit down too long. Just sit down enough a time for your body to rest and rejuvenate itself and get whatever it needs. Feed yourself the proper nutrients. Work out, exercise, do the things that make your body feel good so that you could keep in connection, be in connection with your body. And I always used to tell people, like, anytime something's going on with my body, I always know. I'm so in tune with my body that, like, even if my electrolytes is off, I could tell you exactly which one it is. And I'll know exactly what to eat or drink to help that electrolyte get that level. I don't know how, I've always been that way. Like, I can feel myself getting sick before I get sick. Like, even when I had got COVID back in 2020, I'll never forget, we were in Vegas, and I had this really bad headache, and I couldn't sleep, and I got up and went, and I had to work the next day, but we were working from home, so I'm working from home, and I kept saying, y'all, I don't feel good. So we were going to go visit my uncle and some of my family, and we were like, I'm like, can we stop at Starbucks? I need to get a medicine ball. They was like, what are you feeling? I'm like, I don't know how to explain what I'm feeling. I just don't feel well. I feel like I'm about to come down with something. Mind you, COVID was real big at this time. And I'm like, something's wrong. You guys, by the time I made it back home to my home, I was out of commission. I said, I knew something was wrong. I knew, and I was telling them, like, y'all, I knew. I always know. I said, something's not right. My body is not up to par. It don't have enough energy like it normally has. Like, something's wrong. Something's off. I could always feel when my migraines are getting ready to start. So I'm learning how to get to them before they get too bad. You guys, I have so many things that I'm doing. I have meditations. I have breathing techniques. I have exercises and stretches that help me with it. I bought this thing off of Amazon. I'm an Amazon shopper. And it's like a ice pack. And it don't get hard like the ice packs. It's more of a soft gel kind of pack. And it's for your head. And you put it over your head and it covers your eyes. So those of us who get migraines, we certain things could trigger these migraines, right? But once they get really bad, they get really bad, and you don't want to look at nothing, you don't want to feel nothing, you don't want to nothing. So I would cover it. It covers your whole head, and it's like cold. Oh my goodness, you guys, it's an amazing thing. So I try to figure out ways to deal with the migraines without having to take medication, because truth of the matter is I don't take any of the medication they've given me, because all of the medication they've given me have made my migraines worse. I've tried them. I tried them for as long as they requested that I tried them, and I got tired. When I tell you I've tried over probably 10 different medications, I'm not someone's project. I know they're practicing medicine, but they're not about to practice on Sharon. That's a no. So I'll take the advice, and so what I did was, I asked one of the doctors. This is a huge sidebar. We're gonna get into this listening to your body thing. I went to the doctor one time, y'all, because I was having an episode, and the episode of my migraine had lasted like 3 days, and it was bad to where the third day I was really, really dizzy. I was afraid to drive. I was afraid to walk. It was so bad, right? So I go to the emergency room, and I'm like, I asked the doctor, I said, honestly, I would really love to know what my other options are, far as, taking, managing my migraines. Is there anything I could do that doesn't require medication? This is what the doctor said. He's a young doctor. We're not going to say his name. But he told me, he said, honestly, only way that I know how to treat your migraines is using medication. I said, so you mean to tell me in school that all they taught you was the medicational route that makes them more money? There's no other route. When I tell you, I've talked to over like 7 or 8 doctors regarding these migraines, because sometimes you got to get another opinion, because sometimes it's not that they're not telling you what you want to hear. Sometimes other people know a little bit more, and it's okay to get multiple, multiple opinions, or diagnosis, or hear what other doctors have to say. Finally came across an amazing doctor. I don't know this doctor's name, because they were just like a one time, because Kaiser, you never could get your doctor at Kaiser because they're always busy, so you pretty much got to get whatever doctor that's available. I don't know why people like Kaiser so much, but whatever. I really, really miss my old doctor. I always got her. Every time I made an appointment, she was the one. But anywho, so the doctor, and I asked the doctor, I said, honestly, because the doctor said, he was like, I read in your file that you said you don't really like taking medication, and you were trying to look at other routes. You guys, he gave me so many different other routes. Now, some of them were a little crazy, because, some people get Botox in the head for the migraines. I don't know how that works, but Sharon won't be doing that. I said, oh, no, that's not an option. We're going to take that off the list. But acupuncture is one. I don't mind doing acupuncture. Physical therapy is one. I didn't even know physical therapy could help, but I started to do the research myself and working out and doing things like that. Having a good diet, and just walking and really taking care of yourself helps with all of these other functions that goes on with the body. So I said, okay, let's do it. So I said all that to say is, it is so important for us to learn how to listen to our bodies, because your body can always tell you when something is wrong. But we're gonna read about what Webster Dictionary say about listening to your body, and then we're gonna go into depth about what I say. Okay, don't mind me. It says, listening to your body means taking the time to assess how your body responds to things like exercise, food you eat, just different things. You should always pay attention to your body. Even when you're working out, it is really good to listen to how your body responds to certain workouts. I know sometimes we want to overextend ourselves, and we want to go the extra mile, and we want to go hard because we want fast results. But the truth of the matter is, little by little, you will get the results you get. And we always want these microwave blessings, but sometimes you just need to be patient and wait. And part of this waiting period, you need to listen and be in tune with your body and understand what your body needs. Because oftentimes we find out about diagnosis way late because we're not listening to our bodies. We realize that we at the last stage because we weren't listening to our bodies, and we weren't taking care of our bodies. Your body is your temple. It's a holy sanctuary, and what you put in it will determine how it functions. How you take care of it will determine how it functions. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, I'm not gonna preach at you. I'm gonna just tell you what I know, because I ain't talking about nobody. I'm just talking about what I'm talking about. Okay, PK. All right. So it goes on to say, it can be so easy to get caught up in your busy day-to-day lives that you often forget to pause and reflect on how we are actually feeling. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself, how am I feeling today? Or why am I feeling like this today? Have you ever had like a rough, heavy day and you literally have to ask yourself, like, why am I feeling like this? Don't ignore the signs of what you feel. If you feel like your body is stressed, do something that's going to release the stress. Whatever you do. I have a few ideas. Go to the shooting range. Take a bath, a long bath. Sit in that bath and let the water just soak on your skin. Take a walk. We have to figure out ways to release the stress, to release the day. You know what I'm saying? Some of us be so heavy and hard on ourselves that we don't realize that we really need to give our bodies a break. Working non-stop, not resting. Sleep is so important. And for those of you who don't know, your body heals in your sleep. You have to be asleep for the body to heal. Resting is important. At least 7 hours a day. You need to sleep. I know people like, you don't need to sleep. You gotta grind. Yeah, but what's good is it grinding when you can't enjoy the grind that you're grinding for because your body is shutting down? What good is it that I'm over here making all this money and I can't enjoy it because my body is shutting down? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I'm trying to make it make sense for you. I'm going to take you through the steps because, baby, we're going to heal together today, okay? Because I'm telling you, I have to tell this to myself. Sometimes you're not going to want to get all dressed up and you don't have to get all dressed up every time. You don't have to put on makeup every time. You don't have to. Girl, just sit there and do what you do best. So here I am in my favorite onesie, doing what I do best, okay? Talking to these beautiful people. Our bodies give us information about our health and our wellness every day. If you take time to really get in tune with your body, when you wake up, ask yourself, how do I feel today? You still get to choose this, but how do I feel? Do I feel heavy? Because there's a time when you're going to need to take a mental health day. What do you think you got sick hours for? Use it. What do you think you got vacation hours for? Use it. People like, but I need you. What do you need those hours for? I'm going to explain to me. Because January 1st, they're going to renew anyway. We already halfway through the year. More than halfway through the year. We about to hit month 9. Use that time. And use it wisely. Because what you're doing with that time matters. Take care of your body. If you need a mental health day or 2 or 3, take it. Don't be afraid to say, oh, something's going on with my body. I don't want to go to the doctor because I got to go to work. And if I go to the doctor, they might keep me and I will miss work. Miss work, please. Don't tell them I told you to do it, but I'm telling you to do it anyway. Seeing our bodies as a whole, interconnected mentally and physically, makes it easier to recognize the signals of feeling well. And that something is wrong. So what this is saying is that, so there's an interconnection between your mental and your physical. Remember I was saying this earlier. Mentally, so your body sends signals. I'm going to just act like I'm a scientist right now to tell y'all what I think I know. Your body, your organs, your vital organs, y'all know where they are. They send these receptors. I'm going to call them receptors. I could probably be wrong about the receptors part, but they send these signals. I know I'm right about that. These signals to the brain. And it tells you, hey, something's wrong. Hey. Oftentimes people could feel themselves about to have a stroke. They could feel the symptoms. They could feel the pains and the headaches and the dizziness and you can feel it. Your body is talking to you. When you're tired and you're exhausted, do not allow your body to become exhausted. Your body is a temple and it can only go so long, because if you're constantly putting out and not putting the right things in, eventually the putting out is going to stop. It ain't going to have nothing to put out. Why? Because you haven't invested in this thing, this holy sanctuary, okay? It's a holy sanctuary, and you got to take care of it. You got to be very careful as to what you put in it, so that what comes out of it brings glory to your life. Because if you have nothing to put out and your body shuts down, then where did that leave you? You worried about that job, you can't even get up and walk to that job. I'll wait. use the sick time. Okay, moving on. It says stop. Oh, this is what I said. Okay, so I don't know if I want to read that right now though. Well, I'm gonna say it anyway because I've already been saying it. I was said on another show where I say, you know, sometimes you gotta learn how to turn it off. Like, turn off all the hats that you wear. Turn off the mom. Turn off the husband. Turn off the wife. Turn off the friend. Turn off whatever other titles you hold. Turn everything off. And for 10 minutes, you just sit and you just breathe and focus on you. Woosah. Let everything that you went through that day just roll on off your back. Let everything you had to think about and do just roll off your back and down and just let it go. Shake it off. Do some stretches. Meditate. And what I'm telling you to do is try this. Even if you do it for one day, just try it, okay? Don't knock it till you try it, okay? It's my blueprint, but y'all can use it. So, every hour on the hour that you are awake, every hour on the hour, take 10 seconds, not minutes, 10 seconds. Anybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 seconds to just breathe. Just breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. And practice this. And the reason why I'm telling you to do this, because every now and then you need to release. Release the thoughts. Release the stress. Release the headache. Release the everything that you're holding and carrying. Release it. Just for 10 seconds. 10 seconds. You're not a mom. 10 seconds. You are just simply a human being. You're not a father. You're 10 seconds. You are just in tune with you and what your body and mind needs at that moment. 10 seconds. 10 seconds is not going to hurt anybody, but it will help you. Take 10 seconds to connect to you and be like, oh, what do you feel today? You feeling a little heavy? You need a little more rest? What you need? You got to talk to yourself. I'm not trying to create y'all to be crazy people like me. What I'm trying to create is healthy people that talk to themselves. There's healthy people talk to themselves. Some of the smartest people talk to themselves. How do you think I figure out the things that I figure out? Because I talk to Sharon. I'm in tune with her. I listen to her. When she says she's tired, I'll be like, okay. You need a few days off? Okay. What you need? What you need? What you need? Because I got to make sure I take care of you so you can take care of me. Mentally, physically, take care of you. Right? So you need to take moments where you could just sit and breathe. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. And ask yourself, how do I feel in this moment? And be real with yourself. Because sometimes we could be feeling a certain way in those moments, and all of that stress that you're feeling, all of that worrying that you're feeling is affecting your vital organs. Your liver, your heart, your lungs. Like, come on. It's affecting your intestines, your stomach. There's a lot of things that go on with our body. And let me tell you how I know. Before I go into this next point. Even though it's a very great point, but I'm going to make my point. But let me tell you a sidebar. So something about 5 or 6 years ago, I think about 6 years ago, something traumatic happened in my family, right? Something that I wasn't expecting. Something that was hidden from me for a long time. And then when the moment I found out, everybody in the world knew but me. And that's not even the point of what happened. The point is, when I found out, it hit me hard. And I got sick, you guys. I was going to the hospital every day. And I was like, I don't know what's wrong. I couldn't breathe. So I went to several different hospitals, sat in emergency rooms for a long time. And they were like, you're breathing fine. I'm like, I'm not. Like, I couldn't lay down. I couldn't sleep. I was not sleeping. And it got really, really heavy, you guys. And so I finally went to a doctor. Thank God. It's an emergency room by LAX. And I was going there before I went to an event for my church at the bowling alley over there. And I went to the hospital. I said, I need to figure out what's wrong. I've been up in hospitals every day and nobody can figure out what's wrong. And they're telling me this and they're telling me that. And nobody's really helping me. And I need help. So the doctor, he ran all these tests, and he said, I see that you are struggling to breathe, and I see you have to take these deep breaths or cough just to get words out. He was like, but I've ran every test, and everything's coming back negative. You don't have anything. And I was like, well, what's wrong? And then he said to me, I'm telling you, I come across some really amazing people. And he said, he looked at me, he said, has something traumatic happened in your family recently? And I said, yeah. He said, it's causing your esophagus to swell up. So my esophagus was swelling. Inflammation, right? From stress. From sadness. And it was swelling up, you guys. And I was practically killing myself, in a sense. Not knowingly, unknowingly killing my body. I'm literally suffocating myself from the inside out. And I was like, what? And he said, I'm going to give you something, these antibiotics and something else. He said it's going to release the inflammation. He said you should be starting feeling better by the morning. He was like, if it doesn't get better by the morning, come back and see me. You guys, it was better by the morning. And he said, but you have to take care of that. He said, because if not, it's going to keep doing that. And that gave me a reality check. And I was like, oh, Sharon, you didn't realize how hard you was carrying the weight of the world. And it's now you're killing yourself. And I'm not saying it like literally, but indirectly I was. Now, when you don't pay attention to the signs that your body is saying, stop, sit down, slow down, lay down, stop. When you don't listen to those signs, you technically are killing yourself, because your organs are going to start to shut down, the vital organs. And once those vital organs shut down, baby, all other stuff start to happen to your body. And all these other diagnoses start to come out. Like, why did I get that? How did I get that? Stress is the trigger to all of these things. Stress is one of the #1 killers in the world. In the world. We have to be mindful of how to deal with stressors and how to deal with triggers and how to deal with things that are going on in the world in our lives. Because if we don't, we'll keep pushing it aside, not worried about it, and then the body is starting to shut down. We got to take care of our hearts. We got to take care of our lungs. Take care of your liver. You need your liver to live. Am I wrong? No, I'm not. I'm not wrong. I'm right. Am I? Okay, moving on. It says, your body is a very intelligent machine. This is how I feel. I feel like our bodies are very intelligent. It tells you when something is wrong. It tells you when your body has pain or discomfort. Come on now. When we have cramps, our body tells us we're in pain. You are having severe cramps. Like, anybody have sciatic nerve? Oh my God. Oh my baby. My sciatic nerve pain started while I was driving. I didn't even know what that was prior to this happening. And the pain was so severe, like I had to put my arm under my leg and lift it because it was severe. I was like, I don't know what that is. I said, I can't drive like this. And the doctor was like, oh, it's your sciatic nerve. And I'm like, well, what do I need to do? Well, she was like, we could take medicine. Nope, what do I need to do? So there's stretches. I know that they want to resort to medicine because they feel like that's the fastest thing that's going to attack the pain. But I'm not her. I'm more so, I need something that's going to work long term without me having to take a pill to do it. But there's stretches that you can do to help your sciatic nerve. Stretch your body. If you don't work out every day, that's fine. But you should stretch at least 5 to 10 minutes a day. You do not understand how much that would help your body to do this, to do this, to do this, to do this. Like, just try it. 10 seconds of breathing, 5 minutes of stretching. Are we together on this? Because we want to be healthy. We want to be better. Drink your water. I always say that. Drink your water. Water is so good for you. Look, I got my water. I love water. I drink water all day. All day. If you ask me what I want water. I'll take water over anything. I don't really like soda. I gotta really, really desire a soda to drink it. I like coffee, but I probably have it maybe once a week, if that. Sometimes I don't have it at all. If it's a very sleepy morning, oh yeah, I'm gonna grab a coffee, and hopefully that coffee is gonna work. I like teas, mostly green teas, to help digestion. But most of all, I drink water. I have gallons and gallons of water at work, and I refill my cups all day. People are like, oh, Sharon, can I have water? Sure, I got enough. I keep you. If you see my back seat, full of gallons of water and bottles of water, because you need to hydrate yourself. Don't you know how much water how much your body uses water a day? For all your vital organs, you know how much you use for your lungs, for your liver, for your kidneys. Remember, that stuff is getting filtered out. Your body has to keep a certain amount of water in it all day for your brain to function, for you to stay hydrated. Come on now. Duh. I'm just joking. Give me a second though. I was thirsty, y'all. So, moving on. We're listening to our bodies, right? So what I was talking about here is I feel like your body is a very intelligent machine. It tells you when you're in pain. It tells you when you're not feeling well. It tells you when something is wrong, right? It lets you know when you need rest. That's my favorite one. Your body will tell you that you need rest. You guys, I was so tired today when I went to take an exam. I was falling asleep before the exam started. I'm like, when is it going to start? Because I'm tired. Your body needs rest. So I couldn't wait for today because I said I'm going to sleep in tomorrow. I have a lot of things to do, but none of that stuff is getting done until I get proper rest. Until my body says you are rested, you can get up and you can go on with your day. If my body say you not getting up and doing nothing, you're going to sit here until I tell you to get up, I'm going to listen to my body. Your body will tell you when you need to need rest. Listening to your body can help you figure out what you need to do to reach your goals, achieve optimal health, and feel good. So when you listen to your body, it actually assists you in doing the things you really want to do. You have set goals and you have these big dreams and these big visions, and I want you to continue to dream big. Have the vision, but take care of the body so that the body can make it to the dream and make it to the vision. You know what I'm saying? It does us no good to work ourselves into the ground and we can't enjoy the fruits of our labor. You working all this hard work and you don't even get to go on vacation, or you get to go on one vacation a year. You need at least 3. And that's me being kind, because I go on at least 5 or more a year. In fact, I got 5 just for the last half of this year. That's not including all the ones I went on already. You deserve a vacation, okay? You deserve it. You deserve it. Take yourself on vacation. Use that sick time. Don't tell them I told you to do it, but use your sick time. Your body will tell you when you need to rest. Listen to it. I know you're worried about all the things you got to do, but guess what? It'll get done. And it's okay if you don't get the new this and the new that. Your bills are paid. You got food in the house, right? You're good. Stop worrying about things that are not necessarily to worry about. Don't you know if something happened to you? It is crazy because one of my new favorite social media comedians, he did a video about this. And it's funny because one of my friends sent it to me again today. And it's about how they're announcing that, oh, so-and-so passed away. We have a card for his family. Everybody gets excited. Everybody like, oh. And they was like, yeah, but we already hired somebody new, so we're going to start trading him. And they like, he just died. But it's not funny because it's real. If you leave a job, it's going to take them no time to hire someone else to replace you. If you pass on, it's not going to take them any time to hire someone else. Not saying it like that, but that's why use your time. What time you got? Use it. You got sick time? Use it. You got vacation time? Use it. You need to take a leave of absence? Use it. Use it. Take care of you. Whatever you need to do to take care of you, do it. Do it. Because you're necessary. But most importantly, I feel like people really need to listen to their body when their body says rest. Because like I said at the beginning of the show, resting, when your body is resting, that's when it heals. Your body naturally heals itself. Did you know that? Did you know that your liver naturally heals itself? And I'm gonna tell you, I learned a lot about the liver because when my boyfriend had passed, it was the liver function that stopped. It was the damage to the liver, and although the liver can rebuild itself, it was so damaged that it wasn't healing fast enough. But if you give it some time, your liver will heal itself, like something like that. I don't know all the facts to it, but that's one of the facts. Moving on. Listening to your body, right? Your body will often let you know if something suddenly goes drastically wrong. We all know that. If something feels really off, what I tell ya? Like changes in being able to see, talk, walk, think clearly, or communicate, or having chest pain or shortness of breath, call 911. Don't call somebody else. Don't call the people in your house. Call 911. Don't wait. If you feel like something is off, if you like, okay, this headache's been lasting longer than it should. You know, my body is feeling weird. I'm getting weak on one side. Like, what you feel matters. Call and speak to someone. Hey, my body is feeling like this. Do you think it's necessary for me to go to the emergency room? And I'm not talking about calling your mama, because we all call our mama. Call 911. Speak to an operator. Let them know that you need to speak to a physician or someone that can tell you how to respond to what's going on with your body. And it's very dangerous for you to decide to drive yourself to the hospital. And I understand circumstances cause us to have to do things like that on our own. But that's the moment where you need to call someone and say, hey, I need a huge favor. Can you take me to the emergency room? I'm not asking you to stay. I'm just asking you to get me there. And I just ask it because I'm not feeling well and I want to make sure I make it there. Because so many people have had seizures. So many people have had strokes. So many people have had so many medical emergencies in the midst of driving, which could put your life in danger and put so many other people's life in danger. So you have to be very careful about that. And I'm saying that because I have people that I know still to this day that are afraid to drive because an episode or something happened while they were driving. And they didn't hurt anyone else, but they hurt themselves. And just a thought of them being able to hurt someone else scared them. It has scared them to hurt their own self. Thank God they are well. But things like this happen every day. That's why it's so important to listen to your body. If you're having an anxiety attack and you're driving, pull over. I've had one. The first time, it's crazy because every time I turn 30 and all these different things is happening, like the sciatic nerve and the anxiety. I literally was driving when it was happening. I said, oh, something's not right with my body. I pulled over. Because how dare I keep going when I don't know what's going on? I'm having an out-of-body experience. I'm like, what is going on? Pull over. Figure it out. Because I'm not going to put somebody else's life in danger because I'm not taking care of my body. Make it make sense. Okay? So, call 911. If you feel like something is off, you're not able to walk right, you can't talk, you feel like something's going on with your communication, you in a severe pain, something's wrong, call 911. They have to answer you. They have to talk to you. They can't turn you down. They can't tell you no. It never hurts to pick up. And oftentimes we're afraid to do what we've never done before. A lot of us have never had to call 911. We've never actually been to the app where we had to call 911. You know what I'm saying? So to do it, it's like, oh my God, every time you're doing something that's new that you've never done before, it's like, how do you do it? Just pick up the phone and call 911. Sorry. I get it. It's an out-of-body experience. You've never done it before, but it's necessary. Do it, okay? Okay. Moving on. It says your body will talk to you. Ooh. How do your body talk to you? Talk, Davis. Talk. It says as your internal organs and tissues move around. Remember I was telling you how the body and the organs and all the vital stuff was sending signals to the brain? This gonna back me up. Watch. I'm gonna tell you. It says as your internal organs and tissues move towards or away from the balance An optimal function means it's off balance. It's not functioning properly. Something's wrong. It's a red light going on. It's flashing. Hey, hey, hey. We need help. We need help. We need help. How many of our minds and our bodies is saying, we need help. We need help. And you're ignoring the signs. You're like your battery is getting to the lowest. Is past the yellow, is red now. And your body is saying, hey, we need help. We need fuel. We need help. We need fuel. When are you going to listen? These are the signals. It says, so when your body is off or optimum function is off, these receptors, I did say receptors. See, I knew something. I knew something. Receptors will register the changes and send the information along to the brain. Come on, brain, help us. These nerves signals are then perceived at a conscious level as sensations in various locations throughout the body. So these receptors, I knew I was on to something. I got an A in all my science classes except microbiology, and they gave me a B, but that ain't my fault. Anywho, so the receptors tell you like something's wrong. Something's wrong. You have pain here. You have weakness here. Something's missing. The blood's not flowing properly. You're getting weakness on this side of the body. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. A migraine is coming on. You're getting stroke-like symptoms. You know, it tells you, like, listen, your body will talk to you. I'm going to tell y'all some of the ways to get in tune with your body. Y'all know I ain't going to leave y'all hanging. I'm going to give you the blueprint, okay? Y'all already know this. I love y'all too much to leave y'all hanging. It says, so today, that's what I was telling y'all earlier. So today, I decided to listen to my body. I knew for a fact that I wanted to do the show, but I knew for another fact that I didn't have enough energy to set everything up. And right after we finish here, I gotta break everything down and put the bed back up so I can sleep somewhere, right? But let me tell you something. The struggle is real, but it's necessary. You understand me? But at the same time, I had to listen to my body because I knew I didn't feel like doing all this extra stuff. It's a process because y'all know I got to iron everything I put on. I'm not putting on wrinkled clothes. I'm not. I got to get the hair ready. Y'all know I got wigs for days, but it's still a process. You still got to tame it and, you know, fluff it and put all the mousse and stuff on it and get it ready. Then I gotta do my makeup. You know, I ain't the best makeup artist, but I got a little something going on. You know, a little light beat real quick. But it's a process, is what I'm saying. It's a huge, huge process. And with the process that it is, sometimes it could take a lot out of me. And I was like, but I really want to do this. And God said, okay, if you want to do it comfortably. You're in your room. Be comfortable. Be comfortable and cute. So this is my comfortable and cute, but this is me listening to my body and doing exactly what it is I needed to do for me because I knew that I wanted to give content and I knew how important this was. But what I love about God is that He wouldn't allow nothing to stop me from doing what I know I needed to do. This is a very important message to all of us out there. You know, I have had some loved ones, people that I love and adore, going to the hospital, like several people, and it shook me up. And I'm not worried about them in a sense, but I'm worried, if that makes sense. I'm not like, oh my gosh, they're gonna pass. No, I don't think they're gonna pass, and I don't want to have to see them in pain. I don't want to have to see them, their body's not functioning. I don't want to have to see them hurt or laying in a hospital bed. Do you know how much that hurt to see somebody you love, laying in the hospital bed? It hurts. It hurts. Did I mention that it hurts? So, we have to do a better job at listening to our bodies. If your body say you're tired, you're tired. And that's okay to be tired. Don't you know a lot of things that happen with our bodies because we fail to get enough rest? We're not resting. But we want to go work 18, 20 hours a day. But we're not resting. We're not investing any of that time into us. We're not resting. And then not the fact that you're not resting, but you're not even eating well. You're not even drinking water. Drink your water. Eat something healthy. Even if you replace one of your meals a day with a vegetable or fruit smoothie, do what you need to do to take care of you. Take the proper vitamins. They have daily vitamins for men and women. Take what's necessary to take care of your body. We put all this other junk in our body. It can take you 2 seconds to pop a pill in your mouth and go on about your day. They even got them in chewables and gummies. If you don't get your life, and I'm saying that with all sincerity and all purity and all love, because I want you to survive this thing called life. And we can't survive if our bodies can't keep up. A lot of people, their body's not shutting down because they're old. I know older people that's up in age that are able to walk, jog, jump, hop, skip, dance, and live their best life. Why? Because they take care of their bodies. Take care of your body. And when I talk about your body, that means take care of your heart. Eat the right stuff so your vital organs can be good. Don't do certain things that can harm your body. Certain drugs. Stop doing drugs. Stop. It is okay to have a drink. I'm not telling you not to drink. I'm saying do your thing, shawty. What I'm saying is don't drink to where you jack your liver up. I can't hear nobody. You could drink. You don't have to get drunk to where you're destroying your liver, though. Come on now. Make it make sense. Pot belly. Get it together. You feel me? I'm saying, whatever you do it in moderation. Do it in moderation. If it's going to affect your health, take care of your body. Don't give up. Don't throw in a towel. Don't get to the point where you don't care. Why don't you care? Your life is important. And it's necessary that you care because what you do to your body, remember, what you put in it will determine what come out of it. If you're not putting anything in it to energize yourself, how you going to get the energy to do what you're doing? You're working off fumes. You have no fuel. You got fumes. And they're about to burn up your body. Your body needs love. Your body needs tender love and care. Your body needs your attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. You want to listen to all the good music? That's more power to you. But listen to your body first. Wake up and say, body, what you feeling today? How you feeling today? And let me tell you why it's necessary. Because the other day, we got to wear jeans to work, y'all. And I wore these jeans and I was not comfortable. I literally was not comfortable all day. All day. And all I kept saying is, I can't wait to get home and take these clothes off. I can't wait to get home and take these clothes off. I did not want those clothes on my body. Like, if they were loose jeans, I just was not comfortable. And I said, I felt not comfortable this morning. Even when I stood up and looked in the mirror, I was like, I don't really like none of this. But I went on about my day. And I should have listened to my body. My body was not comfortable. And literally all day I was uncomfortable. And I'm never uncomfortable in my clothes, especially when I go to work, because I like to be comfortable. I like to be cute. I like to kind of stay in my little lane, you know. But I wasn't comfortable. Listen to your body. Ask your body how you feel. What you want to put on today, body? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't overwhelm yourself with all of these thoughts and things you need to do. Take it easy. Give your brain a break. Give your brain a break. That's not even in my notes. Let me go back to my notes, y'all. Give your brain a break. Okay? Okay, moving on. We talked about how your body will talk to you. Yes, yes, yes. We talked about, what I was saying was, so you know, when I'm breaking down, like when I was set up, you guys, I would be so tired, right? And I would like just lay on the floor and I would end up falling asleep. And sometimes I could get up on a Friday, you guys, and I could set up like between 9, 10 o'clock a.m. And I would be so exhausted and drained that I wouldn't even record till like either 5 or 6 or 7 o'clock at night. Because my body is tired, because I'm constantly. I said, take a minute, back up, breathe, baby, breathe, baby, breathe, baby, breathe. I had to get on my own head because, you guys, I was recording 3 shows a week by any means necessary because I'm trying to reach a certain goal, right? But I have to remember that I'm in my own lane and I go at my own pace. So today I might go a little fast, tomorrow I might jog, and the next day, Wednesday, Thursday, I might walk. And that's okay. Today I might do research only. And then tomorrow I might work on editing only. And then the next day I might decide, okay, now I'm ready to record. But I had to take a look at myself like, Sharon, don't overwhelm yourself. You're getting it done. You're doing your thing, girl. Sometimes you got to look at yourself and be like, you're doing a good job. Pat yourself on the back. You're doing a good job. And you should be proud of yourself. Okay? I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. It keeps moving where I'm going. Okay. What happens when you don't listen to your body? Now, I wanted to go to this point real quick, because then I'm going to give you ways to get in tune with your body and ways to try to listen to your body and really connect to your body. I'm going to give you those because I got to give you those good points, right? But we want to talk about what happens when you don't listen to your body, because clearly y'all act like y'all don't know. But we're going to come down your lane tonight. You got it? All right. Let me know if I'm in your alley. Other conditions such as heart disease, arthritis, 2 types of diabetes, obesity are all the results of not listening to your body. Do you want me to say it again for the people in the back? I think I will. It says other conditions such as heart disease, arthritis, and 2 types of diabetes and obesity are all results of not listening to your body. This is because every single one of these health conditions are what's called lifestyle diseases. What? And totally preventable. What did Webster say? He said they're totally preventable. You mean to tell me that all of these diseases that are killing the beautiful people that we love every day, that's killing us every day, are preventable? What? Sharon Yvonne, you gotta be kidding me. No, I'm not kidding you. It's a fact. Everything that is going on with our bodies is preventable. How do we prevent it? Some of us are dealing with things that we cannot prevent. Some things we were born with, some things our body naturally developed. It is out of our hands. We can't do it. And there's only certain treatments that can help it, because, you know, some things you can't touch. Those things I understand. But the ones that I just named, these ones we can prevent. Heart disease, arthritis, diabetes 1 and 2, y'all. Obesity. These are things that can be prevented. But these are things that develop because we're not listening to our bodies. And you know, all that sugar and salt, then you get dizzy and you think it's nothing. You are too old. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Because the doctors already said that when I get pregnant, I'm going to have a geriatric pregnancy. What? I'm only 36. Say what? Yes, baby. We are up at age where our bodies can't take what it used to take when we were in our teens and in our 20s. You know what I'm saying? Learn to adjust to the times. What I'm saying is, if you want to do all of that, take care of your body so that you can enjoy those things that you want to enjoy, the sweets and the. But you got to first take care of your body. You got to drink your water. You got to exercise. You got to wake up and pay attention. Listen, Linda, listen. Listen to your body. It's necessary. I ain't talking about nobody. I'm just talking about what I'm talking about. What? She just talking about what she talking about. Okay, moving on. So we understand that these things are preventable. But we understand that these things do happen when we don't listen to our body, when we don't stay in tune with our body, when we decide to do what we want to do, how we want to do it, and we don't get the help that we need. And then when we finally decide to go get help, it's too late. Because now the disease has taken over that part of the body. And if you would have checked on it sooner, we could have prevented it or stopped it. You could have stopped it at an early stage before it got out of control. And the reason why it's not being able to be stopped, because you didn't take care of your body. You didn't listen to your body. I know everybody want to have those Megan knees, baby. I only got them sometimes. Sometimes they don't work. I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes they do not work. And I'm going to listen to them. They say, not tonight, Sharon. You're not about to be dropping it. Not tonight, girl. I say, okay. Okay, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Some nights I can't put on heels because my arthritis in that left knee where I had surgery at is acting up. Yes, I'm 36 with arthritis in my knee. I was a sports head. And when I injured myself, instead of me going to get help, woo, talk about it, Davis. Instead of me going to get help, what did I do? Played on a bum knee. What did I do? Cheer on a bum knee. What did I do? Jump in the air in the sky like I was a crazy person on a bum knee. Came down and the knee was no good. Still ran and played basketball like I didn't have a knee that wasn't working. I wasn't taking care of myself. I wasn't listening to my body. My knee literally, you guys, will come out of place. It will pop out of place. People can hear it when I put it back in place. It wasn't a good sound. I had to feel it and hear it. Imagine hearing it from the inside and the outside. It was not pretty. It took me, mind you, I injured my knee in 2004. I did not get my knee repaired until February 2017. 2017. 2004, I injured my knee that summer, right before my senior year of high school. I didn't get my knee repaired until 2017. Why would I not listen to my body for that long? Why would I allow my body to go through those injuries and those issues? You guys, I can still feel it and see it. Like, so y'all see me? Like, I could feel it. It was not a good feeling. It took me forever to listen to my body and say, hey, stop. Sit down. You can't do that anymore. And you would have been able to still do it if you would have went and got the knee fixed first, healed, and then got back out there. But no, what you do, you want to be an all-star, all-around kid. You want to still play basketball. You want to still cheer. Girl, go sit down. We do not care that you the captain. Sit your butt down. That's what I should have said. But I didn't have that mindset then. I was young and I just wanted to do what I wanted to do. I was a sports head. I've been playing sports since I was a baby. That's all I did. I grew up with boys. All we did was play sports. That was my life, you guys. So it was hard for me to cut it off. And my mama didn't say, hey, kids, stop. Go to the doctor. No, I didn't have that. It wasn't until I was an adult. And I'm like, girl, you can't keep walking around and your knee just fall out. Literally, I could be walking up the stairs or down the stairs and the knee would just drop out. Imagine. Because I wasn't listening to my body. How foolish of me to do something like that. I'm telling you. So this is the thing. When I tell you guys these things, I'm telling you from a place of experience. Now that my knee is fixed, y'all, I still be a little bit nervous about playing basketball. Like, I really want to play, like, go out there and really do my thing. But I'd be like, what is my knee? It's because I allowed myself to give myself PTSD for what? From 2004 to 2017. 4 take away 7 is 13. So 13 years? Make it make sense, Sharon. Why would you do that? Why? Don't make sense, right? I know. Anywho, moving on. So this says symptoms that you shouldn't ignore. And I wrote this under when you don't listen to your body, what happens? These are symptoms that you do not want to ignore. These are symptoms you should not. Do not ignore these symptoms, okay? I'm going to tell you. If your knee is popping out of place, and you got to put it back in yourself, or sometimes you could go days without being able to put it back in, because I would go days sometimes and I wouldn't be able to walk on that leg. Imagine that, right? It's crazy talk. Don't ignore the signs. Difficulty breathing or shortness of breath. Don't play with your breathing. Y'all see me? I told y'all I was at the emergency room every day. Like, something's wrong. I can't lay down. If I lay down, I stop breathing. If I stand up, I can't breathe. If I talk, I couldn't breathe. Don't ignore the signs of breathing. Chest or upper abdomen pain or pressure. If you feeling pressure here, something's wrong. If you feel a tugging, a pulling, you like, wait, what's going on? Because that ain't supposed to be happening. Come on now. Talk to somebody. Call 911. Someone please call 911. Tell them I just been shot down. Like, say something. Okay? If you feel fainting, sudden dizziness, weakness, if you feel weakness in your limbs, you feel tingling, you feel numbing, say something. Say something. Don't feel like you're going to be nagging and you're being a brat. No. Say something. Saying something can save your life. Don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait. I know a lot of young men and it has been, I think it's like I don't know if it's true, but a lot of men do not like going to the doctor. Please go. If you have people out here that love you and depend on you, please go. The preventative measure is the best measure. It's better to get ahead of an issue than have to respond to an issue. You understand what I'm saying? Because there is ways we can respond to the issue in time enough to take care of the issue, but at the same time, make it make sense. Okay. Sorry. I'm not fussing at y'all. The worst headache of your life. Say something. Changes in your vision. Say something. Confusion or changes in your mental status. Say something. Someone please call 911. Any sudden or severe pain. Say something. If you got pain in your side, it could be your appendix. It could be your pancreas. It could be your, it could be anything. It could be anything. I'm not yelling at y'all. I'm sorry. Uncontrollable bleeding. Say something. These are signs you do not want to ignore. These are signs that something is wrong. Say something. Make a doctor's appointment. They have it to where you can talk to a doctor over the phone or you can video chat them now. Say something. As long as you're talking to someone and getting the help that you need, say something. Okay, here we go. Now these are my points. We almost done, y'all. Our powerful hour is coming to an end. Listening to your body. The benefits of listening to your body. So, of course, you know I got to talk about the benefits, because if I ain't going to tell you where you're wrong at and not tell you where we can fix it at, because who wants you to tell them what the problem is without giving them a solution, like make it make sense? Like if I'm going to come to my man and be like, hey, this is an issue, but let's figure out how to make it work. And let's give a solution rather than just talk about the problem. Because what is talking about the problem going to do other than just let the problem be the problem? Let's fix it. Here we go. The benefits of listening to your body. Listening to your body has tremendous benefits for improved health, satisfaction, and life balance. Learning how to listen to your body is simple and doesn't take much effort and time. Let me run it down the list. Ways to connect with your body. I like this, David. You be doing your stuff. Ways to listen to your body. Practice meditation. These are things that I've been saying the whole time because I believe in this, and these are the things that I do. Practice meditation. That's your breathing. That's your time to just woosah. Let it go. Let it go, girl. Let it go, girl. Okay? Master deep breathing. I believe in that. The deep breathing really relaxes me. And I mean the really good ones where you be like, do it 5 times. I bet you'll feel better after. Stick to healthy eating. I've been saying that. You got to get better diets. The older we get, we have to increase those vegetables and those fruits and that water. Drink your water. Water can save your life. Now, don't over drink it because people be drowning themselves. Don't do that. What I'm saying is drink your water. Stay hydrated. I just said drink your water. Stay hydrated. It's a blessing, especially in the heat. Stay hydrated. Make sleep a priority. Ooh! Make sleep a priority. I know you want to work. I know you got bills to pay, but make sleep your priority. I know you got kids to take care of, but make sleep your priority. And it should be their priority too, because they need to be on their butts in bed. Make sleep a priority. I know you trying to do it big. I know you want to buy the house. I know you want to make sure all the bills are taken care of, but baby, listen, it's going to get taken care of. Take care of you. Make sleep a priority. Spend time in the nature. I know some people are not nature people, but baby, have you ever sat at the beach on a bench? Have you ever sat at a park? Ooh, it's peaceful. Ooh, it's so peaceful. Just try it. I ain't saying you got to do it every day. I'm just saying try it. Okay, engage in daily exercise and practice yoga. Now, you can either do yoga, you can practice exercises, but even if you start, like I said, a 5-minute stretch every day. When you get to work about 10 minutes early and stretch at your desk. Get those fingers ready. Get your neck ready. Get your arms ready. Stretch that body out. You about to be walking and talking and engaging and doing all that. Give you time to you to start the day. Reset. Refocus. You understand what I'm saying? Your body is a temple. It's a holy sanctuary. That's why God calls it a temple. It's holy. Take care of it. Take care of it. Would you let somebody just come in and tear down your house and throw trash in there and not clean it up? That's how we do our bodies. That's how we do our bodies. Don't trash your body. Don't exhaust your body. Stop using drugs that are not good for your body. Some people overly use things and overly abuse things. You're tearing your body down. Your body can only take so much weight. It can only take so much stress to where it starts to shut down. Make sleep a priority. That is the number one thing here. And I'm going to say it loud for the people in the back. Make sleep your priority. It should be at the top of your list every day. Get at least 7 hours of sleep. And on the weekends, try to make it 9 or 10. I know some of us have an issue where we can't sleep past a certain time. If you don't lay your butt back down, don't get up. Just because you woke don't mean you got to get out the bed. Just because your eyes open don't mean you got to get out the bed. Lay there and rest and say, body, how do you feel today? What you feel like doing today? Are you ready to get out the bed? No. Lay here a minute and breathe and take in the day. You got a long day ahead of you. Make that checklist and check it twice. I'm telling you, those checklists and those to-do lists really help you manage your time. It helps you make time for the things you thought you didn't have time for. Like, it really kind of sets things in order and help you prioritize what's higher priority today versus what's lower. What I need to do ASAP was do what could come later, and what I could put off for later. Like, it kind of organizes your day. Don't overwhelm yourself or stress yourself. I really want us to be better. I want us to be better. In order for us to reach our greatest potential, in order to reach our greatest self, and the best version of us, we have to take care of our bodies. We can't reach the best version of us if we're not here to do it. Take care of your bodies. Go to the doctor. Call 911. Please call 911. Don't ignore the signs, okay? I don't want to be repetitive, but I'm telling you this because I care. I care about you and I care about me, and that's why I'm taking my listening to my body a little bit more serious. Listen to your body. Your body is not going to steer you wrong. It's going to tell you what you need to know. Sit down and connect with your body. Body, how are you feeling? What you feel like doing? There's times where I couldn't go places, and it's because my body didn't want to go. If my body say no, remember I was telling y'all about the last time my friend was having this all black party, and I was ready, but my body said no. Like, I could not walk, you guys. My migraine was so bad, and so because of that, from that day is when I had the 3-day episode, and I went to the emergency room. I'm like, I can't do this, and I said, you know what? I made an executive decision while driving back to my room. I said, we're going to have to figure this out by ourselves, because that's the day the doctor told me the only way I know how to treat this is with medication. I did not pick up that medication, because one medication was supposed to prevent it from happening, and one medication was supposed to take care of it when it did happen. Well, if the medication that's supposed to prevent it from happening, why is that not working? Why is that not working to where I'm going to still have to take this when a headache comes? Or then you have another medication if the headache lasts longer than a day. Because most episodes last about 3 days. What am I supposed to do? Keep taking all this medication that's supposed to stop this from happening, but it's causing it to happen too. It don't make sense to me, but I say make it make sense. So, listen. Use your words. If you need help with something, say something. Call a doctor. Tell them what's going on. Keep a checklist of all the things that you feel and write them down, because every time we come and it's time to tell a doctor what's going on, we forget half of the things we're supposed to say. We forget 90% of the things we're supposed to say. So now I just write everything down. So when I go to my doctor, like, you got your list? Yes, I do, because I need to make sure I tell you everything that I've been feeling, what I've been going on. And we need doctors back where they actually listen to their patients and listen to what's going on. Be in tune with your body so you can tell your doctors exactly what's going on, so they can better diagnose us. because we don't be using the right words. Practice using your words. Sit in the mirror and be like, okay, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is how I feel. Write down how you feel in that moment, so that when you speak to your doctor, this is exactly how I felt. I was feeling dizzy, I was feeling tingly, I was feeling a little nudge or a little irritation here. Like, get familiar with your body and know when something is wrong and take care of it before it's an issue. Preventative measure. Prioritize sleep. Drink your water and take care of you. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to the All In No Limits podcast, where you're always going to find me, your sister, your friend, your best friend, your auntie, your cousin, whatever you need me to be. I'm that. I'm your pusher. I'm your motivator and your number one hype man, because I want to see you grow. I want to see you glow. And I want to see you become the best version of yourself. And in order to do that, we have to take care of ourselves, okay? I love you guys, and have a great, wonderful week. Have a great weekend. Have a great month. Have a great year. And I'll see you soon. I love you. Bye.